Mick Jagger and Andy Warhol met in 1963 in New York when the Rolling Stones were on their first tour of the United States. They would remain close friends throughout their lives. Their first artistic collaboration was in 1971 when Jagger asked Warhol to create the album cover for Sticky Fingers. Given the popularity of Warhol and the factory at the time, it is not surprising that bands in the 1960s and 1970s all wanted Warhol to design their album covers. His first would be the famous banana cover for the Velvet Underground and Nico's LP. From the portfolio of 10 color screen prints of Mick Jagger, Warhol has used his own source material. In 1975, Mick and his then-wife Bianca rented Warhol's Montauk home at the eastern tip of Long Island with the band in the small town to rehearse for their upcoming tour. There, Warhol took a series of Polaroids of the singer, shirt off, with his chain around his neck, focused on capturing Jagger's raunchy sex appeal. Warhol said of Jagger at the time, "Mick brings out the bisexuality in men who normally would not be like that. He's androgynous enough for almost everyone. That's always been his basic appeal, mixed with facts that, 1, he's very talented, 2, he's very intelligent, 3, he's very handsome, 4, he's very adorable, 5, he's a great business person, 6, he's a movie star, 7, I like his fake Cockney accent." Most importantly, Warhol's approach to these screen prints deviated from his usual process. Instead, he drew attention to Jagger's gaze, pouting mouth, and exposed armpit using color aid papers that create a collaged application of color. Even though the suite cemented Jagger and Warhol's relationship in the public eye, turning these Polaroids into the portfolio we now know today was actually a business proposal from the London-based Seabird Editions company, who offered to publish them. The fact that both Jagger and Warhol have signed them has only contributed to amplifying the commercial allure of these screen prints. Roy Lichtenstein had his first solo exhibition at the Leo Castelli Gallery in New York in 1962. As Jacqueline Babington, the curator of Pop Remix at the National Gallery of Australia 2013 writes, Lichtenstein both thrilled and dismayed the New York intelligentsia with his use of commercial images seemingly lifted straight from the Yellow Pages or from teenage romance and war comics. This was also when the artist began using Bend-Aid dots and unifying black lines. Like Warhol, who also exhibited at Castelli, the gallery had artists create a series of printed images that would be used as exhibition posters to announce shows and as mailers. Many of these were issued as signed and numbered editions. Mary Lee Corlett explains in Lichtenstein's catalog raisonné, in general, Lichtenstein would provide the black line drawing of the image with overlays for color. The designer would then create the typography and layout of the poster/mailer and would see the job through to completion. Foot in Hand is part of the artist's early entry into pop art. Completed in 1964, it features only 3 colors, yellow, red, and black, and is filled in with Bend-Aid dots. Lichtenstein focuses on a dramatic moment when a booted foot is shown stepping on a hand reaching for a gun. The work was inspired by a scene from a comic series about the teenage outlaw Billy the Kid, for which Dick Giordano did the art and whom Lichtenstein greatly admired. Both these works will be offered in Cowley Abbott's live auction of important Canadian and international art on December the 6th at the Globe and Mail Centre.